Well, Gary, a 1-1 draw, as Jeff said, is that a couple of points dropped for Yeovil Town this afternoon?
I think the way the game went, it was definitely a couple of games lost, a couple of points lost. We got our goal at a good time, and we'd had a couple of 1v1 opportunities. Obviously, Scunthorpe would come, looking for that point. Did all they could to make the game a little bit of a slower tempo, and I thought the lads did well. I thought a lot of many parts of our game was good, without really getting that second goal that would have made sure that we won the game. So if you don't get that second goal, then you run the risk of somebody scoring a worldie or somebody making a mistake, which is, in my opinion, what happened. You've got to get them 2 goals.
Say a mistake, of course, it was Paddy Madden who profited, scored the goal. I mean, it was almost written before you came. You've seen it so often. You said before the game, you've been in the game so long, you've seen it happen. So in your eyes, it wasn't so much good play by Paddy, it was a mistake from one of your players?
Well, yeah, I mean, strikers are going to claim good play, aren't they? But from our point of view, it was just a poor bit of defending as well. So that's how we see it. We're disappointed with the timing of it, if you like. We genuinely thought that our penalty was a penalty that would have helped us 2-0. Instead, our striker got a yellow card. He's pretty adamant that he felt that he got taken down. But at the end of the day, we're disappointed with the draw, and Scunthorpe were going home really pleased with the draw. So that was the sort of the state of the minds of both parties.
AJ Leach-Smith, you're referring to, who went down in the box. We thought he had one of his brightest games so far, and had a number of chances to score today.
We had a few out there that were quite bright today, but you've got to get that second goal. Playing in any division, but certainly the first division, there's always somebody that can pop up with something while it's only 1-0, especially when they start taking a few chances towards the end, when they know there's only 10 minutes or so to go. Then obviously the substitutes come on, a couple more forwards come on, etc. So it's it's going to change, and you've got to see it out. But unfortunately, on the day we didn't, and we're going home with a point instead of 3.
Let's talk about your goal, Kiefer Moore. I mean, masterful substitution, if I might say so. You bring him on, he scores 2 minutes later, and it's great for Kiefer to get that goal, given that's what has gone on so far this season and the low confidence level he was working with.
Yeah, we had to take him out of the fray for a couple of weeks. For a young lad who's made a massive rise in the pyramid, if you like, with all due respect to Dorchester. So it does take time, and we're trying to put him on a very quick learning programme, if you like. And a club like ours, sometimes that's in the first team. I was pleased he scored, because that will definitely help him. That means that we've gained another player, if you like, as far as the crowd is concerned and as far as his confidence is concerned. But I've got to make them decisions on the day. Sometimes you leave people out there, and the crowd want you to take them off, and sometimes you have to bring people on at a time when maybe the people who think. But to be fair to our crowd, they were very supportive, and it just shows really if a crowd gets behind a player who's having a bit of a stinker over a couple of games, they can help him turn it round. And I have to manage it, if you like, from that point of view. But I was really pleased he scored, and it was only a couple of minutes after he come on, sort of thing, and he had a couple of other sort of half chances where he was unlucky.
What about Paddy Madden? I thought he was quite quiet until he popped out with that goal. I guess that's just what he does, isn't it?
Well, we defended really well, I thought, for most of the game, and Scunthorpe were playing surprisingly quite a few high balls, up to their forwards, and we was sort of eating them up, and I think we kept him down to a couple of shots in the first half, and then one shot in the second half, and that one shot was what a striker does. Sometimes they're innocuous, and all of a sudden they'll do a little turn in the box, and did it go through a defender's legs or something, and probably didn't hit the back of the net, I don't know, but it certainly crossed the line. So we've drawn 1-0 instead of winning 1-0.
Undoubted upturn in performances from your team, 4 points from the last 2 games. Coming towards the end of August, are you still eyeing 1 or 2 additions to try and make you stronger?
Yeah, well, while we're not picking up 3 points every game, people are always going to ask that question, and I'll just keep saying the same. whether we're losing every week or winning every week. Of course we're still looking, you have to. We still need the competition. We probably haven't yet got enough competition in the group to make sure that they're going to play with a passion and desire for 46 games because of maybe lack of form or lack of fitness due to injury or whatever it is. We certainly need two or three more. But we know that, and we've got to keep going. We're not hopeless at the moment, and we've got something that we can build on. And if we had to come away 1-0 winners, everybody would have felt, of course, a lot different, but and we'd have still played the same. So it's just that sort of one error from our point of view means that we're down rather than up, because it was a draw instead of a win.